So in this lecture, we will understand the difference between distributed and concentrated windings. In the previous video, we have seen that the AC armature winding consists of n number of turns. Okay, like the windings are made up of coils and each coil is made up of few turns. So we can say that one winding, one phase winding may consist of n number of turns. Now when I say turns, each turn has two conductors. They are connected in this fashion. Each turn will have two conductors. So this I'll call it as A conductor. The one which is placed at the left side, we call it as A conductor, and one which is placed at the right side, we call it as B conductor. Now the A conductor of all the n turns, if they are placed in one single slot, such type of connection we call it as concentrated winding. If all the conductors like of A side only, if all the conductors of n turns, if they are placed in a single slot, such type of connection we call it as concentrated windings. So this is about concentrated winding, when all the conductors, like all this A side of the conductors, if you have n turns, like you can consider this as n turns. So there are n number of turns. So all these conductors, so this conductor, and this conductor, if they are placed in a single slot, we call it as a concentrated winding. The other end of the turn, that is this conductors, the other end of the turns, we call it as B conductors. They will be placed exactly 180-degree opposite to it. So here the other end of the conductor will be placed. So if you consider that an alternator has one single turn, assume that the alternator has one single turn. This is your A, and it has two conductors only. So A conductor will be placed in slot number 1 and the B conductor will be placed in the slot number 4. So similarly, if you have two conductors, if you have two turns, then there are A, B, C and D conductors. A and C will be placed here and B and D conductors will be placed in slot number 4. So this is how the concentrated windings are wound, and this is for one single winding. The angle between this A and B conductors should be 180-degree electrical. This is very important. The angle between them should be 180-degree electrical. The more about this we will learn in short and full pitch type of windings. Fine. So coming to the other type, we have distributed winding. So in case of distributed winding, instead of placing all the conductors in one single slot, we distribute the conductors in the adjacent slots. So consider now we have 3 turns like this. If we have 3 turns, now this is A conductor, B, C, D conductor and E and F conductor. Now out of this, A conductor is placed here, C conductor is placed here and E conductor is placed in this slot. Similarly, B conductor, D and F conductor will be placed at 180-degree electrical to each other. Sorry. So this has to be B, D and F. So if this is how they are, so they are distributed in the adjacent slots. So if they are distributed, this type of connection, instead of placing all the conductors in one single slot, they have been distributed along the adjacent slots. This type of connection we call it as distributed winding. Now distributed windings has lot of advantages compared to the concentrated type. The one such advantage is that coming to distributed winding, so distributed winding is normally preferred, or is the one which is used in the real alternator connection. That is because the distributed winding will give you or will generate nearly sine wave. It will generate nearly sine wave. So, or the sine curve. So it will generate nearly sine curve. That is one advantage. So that means the harmonics present in the distributed windings are much less compared to the concentrated winding. Also here we can see, if all the conductors are placed in one single slot, then the heat generated will be accumulated within one single point. So this will actually increase the thermal so this will actually like the thermal heating is not distributed and it is more concentrated within one point. If we distribute the windings in this fashion, so then the heating is more uniform, hence the entire cooling could be very easily done. So the other advantage is that, so we can have uniform heating. So there can be uniform heating, thus the cooling becomes easier. The cooling becomes easier. Also, the windings can be evenly distributed. So this is mainly because the windings can be evenly distributed instead of having a concentrated one. So the windings are evenly distributed. So this will give you uniform heating and much easier cooling can be achieved. So these are the advantages of distributed winding. Hence we use distributed windings in alternator. Similarly, so this is for with respect to R phase. Similarly, Y and B phase windings are also placed like similar to A phase winding. Now these three phase windings, R, Y, B phase windings, we can see they are placed at 120 degrees to each other. So in the next video, we will understand about short pitch and full pitch coils. Thank you.